Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's guitar lesson where we're going to be looking at Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Now this track is a 3-chord song. I've said it before on this channel, we love 3-chord songs. We have the A minor, we have the C, and we have a G, and that chord progression literally repeats throughout the whole song with no changes. So once we've got the chords down and the changes, we're going to add a little strumming pattern as well, and then we can play the whole song. If you haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you click the subscribe button and click the bell. Not only will you get weekly guitar lessons, it also helps my channel out massively. So we're going to start this lesson off simple just by learning the chords. So the very first chord that we've got is an A minor chord. So to play this A minor chord, you place your first finger on the first fret of the B string, and then you place your second finger on the second fret of the D string, and then you place your third finger just a little bit behind on the second fret of the G string, and then we strum from the A string downwards. The next chord in our progression is a C major. So for the C major, all you really need to do is remove your third finger and then place it on the third fret of the A string, strum from the A string downwards again, and we have our C chord. The last chord in our progression is a G chord. Now what I recommend for this G chord is to place your first finger on the second fret of the A string, place your second finger on the third fret of the low E, place your third finger on the third fret of the B string, and then place your little finger on the third fret of the high E string. We're going to be strumming all the strings for this chord, and we should have a G major chord. So we're going to start off with some single strums, and I'm going to count to tell you when to change. We'll start off with our A minor. We're doing 1 downstroke on the A minor, 1 downstroke on the C, but 2 downstrokes on the G. So it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and once more, A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. As you may have noticed, we hang on the G for double the amount of time of the A minor and the C. So this is mainly just to get the chord changes down on our hands, so we're not really thinking about strumming patterns. Once we have those chord changes down and also the downstrokes, we can then move on to adding a strumming pattern. Now the strumming pattern I'm going to use is going to be the same for every chord. But don't forget, we hang on that G chord longer, okay, so it's going to be twice the length. So for our strumming pattern, we're going to do down, 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 up, twice on the A minor and twice on the C. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, what I recommend you do is not play any chords, rest your hands over the strings and just practice with our right hand going down, 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 up, down, up. Keep a loose wrist, it will make it much easier. Down, 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 up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up. Try and use your wrist and not your elbow. It's very easy to start using your elbow, moving it about. We want as little movement as possible, and we do this by using our wrists. Okay, once you do that along with me and you feel comfortable with it, then we start to add the chords into it. So let's start on our A minor, and we're just going to do the strumming pattern. Okay, so down, 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 up, twice. We'll go slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then from there we move to our C. So remember, you just move that third finger to the third fret of the A string. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, let's put those 2 chords together now with the strumming pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. To our C. So that's 2/3 of the song done. This is how good this song is to play on guitar. Okay, so the very last chord that we need to play is obviously our G major chord. So for this, again, we're using down, 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 up, but rather than play it twice, we're now going to play it 4 times. So it's going to sound like this. And then once we add that to the A minor and to the C, it will sound like this. So that was slightly slower than the track tempo. What I want you to do now is play along with me to the track tempo. So let's get in our A minor position. We're doing the down, 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 up strumming pattern. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. An important thing to also focus on is if a chord progression repeats, then we also need to practice going from our G chord, which is our very last chord, back to our A minor. Okay, that's a really important point that sometimes gets missed, is that if it's just 3 chords that are repeating, we also need to practice going from the last chord back to the first chord. But that strumming pattern just repeats throughout the whole of the song, along with those chords. Also, don't be scared of trying some different strumming patterns along with these chords. If you're playing the same strumming pattern throughout the whole of the song, you might get a little bit bored. So if you mix it up a little bit with some strumming patterns, that will really, really improve your guitar playing. If you like this lesson, click the like button, click the subscribe and click the bell, and you'll be notified each week when I upload a guitar lesson.